Hey guys, this is Carlos Anaya from Econ Learning Center and Interactive Credit Repair Financial Services here in Waterbury, Connecticut. Well, welcome to my podcast, Credit Repair Whistleblowers Podcast. Welcome to episode number 1. Now, what I want you guys to do is please take a moment and listen to everything what I have to say today. Basically, it's gonna take about 1 hour for this podcast. It's a learn by doing podcast, credit repair, learn by doing podcast. And those that tune in, those that listen, those that pay attention, those that have a notebook and a pen, write down the good credit repair tips and tricks that I'm gonna put out here in this podcast. Well, today's episode number 1, and it's basically the introduction on how I was in financial distress and how I got out of it and how I established my own business. That's what we're going to cover today. That way you can know more about me and my past financial situation from the negative to the positive. All right, so let's get started. We are one. We are one. We think differently. We have different color of skin, but we have the same red blood running in our veins. Just a little joke. I have not seen an alien with blue blood yet. It might be different blood type, but we are the same. We are humans created by God, taught us to love each other, not hate each other. God sacrificed himself for all of us to live in this world. We have to learn how to be more satisfied, grateful, and thankful for what we have now, but continue to pursue our purpose in our life. Life is a powerful, powerful word for us to have faith in our lives, to live our life with faith, awareness, and abundance on what's around you and beside you, what keeps us alive. Being alive is breathing and feeling good about yourself. It's what brings you life. If you feel me, give me an amen. Again, we are one. God created us and gave us all of gift, which is life. We all need to appreciate it, be grateful, and unite together to make our world and this world a better place for our kids. We are all one alone together. We can change the world together, not divided. Dividing our world will not survive. We are one created equal. Again, we are one created equal. We think differently, we dream differently, we vision our future life differently, but together we can change the world. But the world is all about money. But money can't solve everything in this world. Unity, faith, and love can solve things that are not right in our world. If we, the people, not them, without us, they will be struggling like most of us are doing right now. When we shop, we don't think. Most of us just purchase the product that's on demand. And when we do, we take them richer. We make them richer, actually, and us poorer. What we have to do as consumers is to change our mindset. We are consumers, we are numbers. For them, we are just a number, your social security number, and so on and so on and so on. What we have to do as consumers is to change our mindset on things we shop. We have to learn how to keep more of our money and not spend more of our money. We have to really decide if we need it or really want it. And also, if it's going to benefit you when you buy it. When we change our mindset on shopping the right way on things that we really need and not want, then we will change the game in our favor, not theirs. Again, we are one. In order to change your mindset, we need to think like they do. A good education can get you somewhere, but only somewhere. As you begin to get a career or a good job, you're obligated to pay Uncle Sam for the rest of your life, your working days. Then on top of that, you have to pay Uncle Sam 40% of your taxes. And then you leave with about 1/3 of your money in the bank with like 1% interest. That's if you put it into your savings account. So nowadays, that's nothing because there's so much demand on products and services and the prices going up. And you as consumers will consume less money to make ends meet. We as consumers, we need to learn how to keep more of our money, not overspend our money. We as people have to learn the 12 foundations of life, which are health, wealth, love, happiness. We also have to learn good financial education skills that can get you on the journey to a real purpose of our success and happiness in our lives. Again, we are one. Have you ever seen Uncle Sam yet? I have not seen him since 1913. Another joke. All he does is take, and don't give a dime back to us. All he does, laugh at us when we do things wrong, like spending more of our money instead of keeping more of our money, like the use of credit cards the wrong way instead of using them the right way. Don't you see? If you think at the end of the year, when you do your taxes and then get a return back on your taxes, you are mistaken. When you get your taxes, all you do is give it back to them again, to Uncle Sam again. So why do you do your taxes at the end of the year and give your money back to them? That's what most people do. That's what they were taught. But after COVID-19, the entire world changed. Now before, there was demand. There was a demand for the things that you need to buy. Like paper toilet, paper towel, disinfectant, water, food, and so on. But now, the demand is less because there are more essential things that you need now. And companies don't have enough for everyone. So what they do is package less of the same food items and essential things you need and raise the price higher. And we are so ignorant that we need to buy it, and we do. So it makes me think, right? Makes me think. If the demand for essential items we used to buy for less, don't you think we should pay less taxes? So the proper way to do your taxes is to do a strategy that scores an instant pay raise to you. The way to do the way to do that will be to find your actual number. Redo your W-4 form. Again, most people do it only once when they get hired and they don't do it no more. Things change. Probably, things change. You had another son or daughter and so on and so on. And things change and they leave the W-4 form the same, which you're losing money. All right. So redo your W-4 form again so you can fill out the taxes the right way and get your tax money every week and get paid now instead of getting your taxes at the end of the year. Your federal taxes, guys, not your state, your federal taxes. All right? Get it weekly. Get it on your paycheck every week. Don't wait till the whole year and then get your refund. If you want to know about that, just stay tuned. Stay tuned. Tune in. Register to my credit, repair whistleblower podcast. Register to our podcast for you can see, for you can learn. So, if you get your taxes every week, you will instantly get a pay raise of about $100 to $1,000 a month in your job without asking your boss. Wouldn't you want that? Let me know. Wherever you see this video, leave me a comment, click like, leave me a comment, ring the bell in YouTube, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and so on and so on. All right. So you see, most people that have been working for the same company for over 10 years just fill out their W-4 form when they get hired. And that's reality. Most of them are losing a lot of money because they are overpaying the government more taxes instead of less. This is because they probably filled up their W-4 form, tax form, wrong. So when you redo your W-4 the right way with the instant pay rate strategy that the IRS doesn't tell you about, then you start to pay less taxes because you are getting your taxes now, not later. If you want to know more, you want to watch a video about that, get in contact with me. Click the little bell on YouTube. That way I can get more content inside my YouTube channel, more subscribers that are interested in what I'm trying to say. However, at the end of the year, when you do your taxes, you will get paid less on your federal tax return. It's common sense. And most of the time, more on your state tax return, But that's okay because you live in the state. You don't live with the federal government. You live in the state, Your obligation is to pay money to the state when you're working, Help those that can help themselves, like people with the Social Security, the elderly, and so on and so on and so on. All right? So, the key is to get pay less federal taxes and get more federal taxes to your paycheck. If you want to know more, get in contact with me. All right? But that's okay because with that extra instant pay raise money, you can pay off your old debts and also pay your bills on due time and also keep more of that money for emergency purposes or an overdue vacation or a time passing cash flow home based business that can have that money invested and work for more money that can outlive your future retirement. Want to know more about that? Get in contact with me. Click like in my YouTube channel. Click the little bell if I could get more content for you. Leave a comment if you want to know more about what I'm trying to tell you. You see, they want us to think that without that, the world will be worse. Let me explain myself. There's good credit, there's bad credit, there's good debt, there's bad debt. Uncle Sam has bad debt and bad credit. That is good for him too. Do you know that right now in 2023 to 2024, which is 2024 now, there's about over $1 trillion of credit card debt, you know? And you that are listening to what I'm saying might be one of them. That probably you lost your job. Probably, you can't afford your credit card because you overspend it. You maxed it out, and now you can pay that credit line out. You can't pay it on time, So you might be one of those people that are in the trillions, that owe trillions of dollars to credit cards. All right. Google it for you can see that I'm not lying. Over $1 trillion in credit card debt, guys. And also, do you know that the FICO system changed from 8 and 9 to 10 and 10T? If you don't know, again, if you want more content, leave a comment and I'll send you the answers, right? Leave me questions in the comment section and I'll send you the answers. Or better yet, subscribe to my YouTube channel or subscribe to my website, claim your spot to my podcast, my credit repair 720 group too, So again, there's good credit, there's bad credit, there's good debt, there's bad debt. Uncle Sam has bad debt, Uncle Sam has bad credit. This is good for him too. Weird, right? But it's the truth. Good credit and good debt are still good for him. So no matter what, Uncle Sam always wins the game, guys. For us, bad debt and bad credit is not good for us. The world is based on money, credit, and the 3 E's. For those who don't know what are the 3 E's, which is energy, social environment, and the economy. And that's how the world runs, guys. And that's the way it has always been since the 1800s, since we were born. You see, in order for the world economy, like right now, speaking right now, to function the right way, there has to be some debt to it. Because for them, more debt equals more money. For them, more government grants, more bonds, more credit, more investments, and so on and so on and so on. So, why do you think we are all getting stimulus checks? 2019, 2020, right? We were getting stimulus check. It's for them, not for us. The reason I say that, the entire 3 stimulus checks that they gave us, 2019, 2020, 2021, I think it was, gave us, is that they get their money back with interest. As soon as we as consumers spend it on the things we need to get or pay now. You see, they never lose. We do. We are the ones that always lose. If we continue to do the same thing they want us to do, it's been over 85 years and nothing has changed for us, but only for the rich. Since 1933, there has been a law that's part of the President Roosevelt's New Deal on financial debt being controlled for the past 85 plus years. Do your research, guys. Do your research. Google it on YouTube for you can see. But they are legal tender ways that you can dissolve your debt with Uncle Sam. Where there's a will, there's a way. And I found out the way to do it. Okay. Now, I'm going to tell you my story. How I was in financial distress and how I got out. All right. In 2004 through 2008, I was in debt. The debt was an investment that went bad. In 2004, I purchased a 4-family house with no money down for $300,000. Just pay good attention so you can see how I got out of my $300,000 weight of debt I was in 2004 through 2008 in less than 7 years. How I dissolve a loophole debt-free law and debt strategy that if you do it right, you can get out of debt. Again, let me explain. Let me explain to you in full details how I got out of debt. In 2004, I was $300,000 in debt. I tried the traditional way to get out of debt. For those who don't know, lawyers, financial accountants, consolidating companies, credit repair businesses, and so on and so on and so on. I lost my 12-year-old job, my house, my car, everything. Until one day I said, enough is enough. There has to be another way to get out of this financial situation. One day, I was surfing the net and purchased a book called The Credit Secret Bible. As soon as I listened to the audio CD and read the entire book a whole bunch of times, about 5 or 6 times, I instantly knew what I had to do to get out of this financial distress mess that I was in. There was a very important chapter that said, if you're in financial distress and you tried everything, and I mean everything, to get out of it and nothing worked, just gather up all your debts, inexpensive credit reports, or important documents with a very deep felt hardship letter that he can ignore, and then make 2 copies of all the documents you send to the AG. AG, for those who don't know, AG stands for Attorney General's Office. Then send them to your local Attorney General's office via certified mail, rushed. So the Assistant Attorney General and also the Attorney General can see your financial situation, and they can possibly help you establish a debt freedom case that they can take care of your financial issues. That's what I did, and it worked. I was so excited that the same day I began to organize all my debts and all my documents, credit reports, and wrote a hardship letter about my financial situation. Then I put all my documents, every single document, in certified mail, yellow large envelope, rush stamp the documents to my local AG, Attorney General, to see if he can help me get out of this mess. About a month later, I received an important letter, which I still have, from the Attorney General stating that he was going to take my case and help me with my financial situation. I was so excited and relieved that finally someone that I can trust was going to help me get out of the messy financial situation I was in. Then about 2 months later, I received another letter from the Attorney General's office stating that my mortgage and car note has been cleared and negotiated with the creditors as insolvent to pay my debts, but I have to negotiate a payment plan to pay off my creditors, excluding my mortgage, my car note, and loans. So now I was so eager to start to take action on what I learned in the book. I began to negotiate each debt one by one at a time, by a method called debt stacking negotiations, debt accelerator, to build wealth. I began to search for more ways to negotiate and accelerate my debts and repair my credit status myself by following every method inside the Credit Secret Bible book. This book taught me an accidental credit and debt elimination course that I purchased online called TWS. It stands for Transforming Debt into Wealth. This course helped me in so many ways. This course helped me be more disciplined, organizing my debts, expenses. It also helped me on how to repair my credit status, show me ways on how to invest $100 a month on a simple method called Bank on Yourself, and also helped me establish my own personal financial education credit builder business too. I began establishing my business just by sharing everything that I learned in the Credit Secret Bible book. And on the TWS Debt Freedom course, I invested for $100. So again, I began to help some of my close friends, family members, and coach other people that were in financial distress too. In 2008, I was not debt free, but I had a Ecom Cash Flow Manager personal financial and United Financial Freedom Plan, Success Debt Elimination Income Shifting Plan that I still continue to use to reach my debt freedom dollar number plan and retirement dollar number plan to pursue debt freedom happiness and change my entire lifestyle. See, I did not stop there. I continued to search the web to see if there were other financial literacy businesses that would like to help me fund my business and expose and expand my business products and services to Main Street public level besides the internet. With another great book that I read that everyone needs to read and they don't want you to know, called A Guide to a United Personal Financial Success Educated Nation for a Better Prosperous World. That's the first of many financial education books that I wrote. That was my first book that I wrote. See, now I'm going to tell you a little bit about my business, about my organization. Welcome to Get Out of Debt Academy. That's my group, right? ICR Financial Fitness is my organization. It's my free educational financial literacy classes and courses I offer to my clients and students. I do charge for the full financial literacy courses and the simple credit repair builder AI software and financial services that I have created with the help of other financial education organizations that help me on the journey to establish my personal interactive credit repair financial fitness education business. I know from experience that debt problems can be overwhelming. Over 1 million people and counting need personal financial literacy debt help and assistance in the United States. See, and I offer personal financial literacy debt help and advice to thousands of people every day. By working closely with the top debt solution companies, I offer my clients free and partial personal financial literacy debt and credit repair advice and free paid personal financial money ed one-on-one mini courses to give you a new start and a new financial attitude on proven strategies on how to control your credit, your debts, and your investments, and your household, and your overall health too, which is very important. So, if you want to get out of debt but don't know which way to turn, I will find you the cheapest, easiest debt solution for you because every case is different. I compare debt help solutions to find the right one for you. Unlike other debt management companies, I work with a regulated consumer credit licensed credit repair and debt management organization. By contacting us today, you will be taking the first step to a debt-free future for you and your family. Now, let me give you some simple debt advice. If you have a problem with your debts, don't be shy, don't be embarrassed because everybody's in debt. You tell me who's not in debt, and you're probably lying. All right? So, everybody's in debt. So, Get Out of Debt Academy, EDU, and ICR Financial Fitness will help you find the best affordable solution that is right for you. Our aim is to help you, the consumer, to help you not to bury you in more debt or mess up your credit more than what it is now at this moment. You see, we reduce your monthly payments. We stop creditors taking enforcement action against you. We regain control of your finances. We teach you about personal financial literacy. And the 10 steps to financial IQ courses are the following. You're going to learn how to create credit and debt elimination, money hedging new habits. You're going to learn the ins and outs of credit and debt restoration strategies, and much more. You're going to learn how to build endurance, confidence, good health, love, wealth, happiness, spirituality, and future legacy for your kids. You're going to learn how to invest in 2 investment strategies that are going to be tax-free for a real good life retirement that has nothing to do with investing in the stock market or 401k, real estate, and so on. You're going to learn how to be more effective listener and communicator with yourself and others. You're going to learn how to overcome life challenges and resolve conflict to a better good life. You're going to learn the real new rules of money that were never taught in school. You're going to learn how to save money on your taxes by a 3-step strategy that most of us ignore. You're going to learn how to establish your own home-based business and also market the home-based business that can eventually in the future help you reach your financial definite purpose in your life. You're going to learn how to focus and accomplish your goals in 67 steps with us, not alone. So I advise you on the full range of personal financial debt solutions, including debt relief orders, debt management, credit repair, bankruptcy, trust deeds, administration orders, and debt consolidations. If you require advice on that or need to talk to someone confidentially, like myself, about your option, there's no need to wait. Just book a confidential appointment with me. I am available Mondays through Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Have you heard of our financial organization or credit repair organization or agency that's open up to 10 o'clock in the night? I don't think so. But we are. We are on ICR Financial Fitness, Econ Learning Center, and Get Out of Debt Academy, group. We are open from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. And also, our new partner, which is Edwin Yearwood, he's about to establish his own business. His company's name is gonna be called For You and I Credit Repair, which stands for You and I Credit Repair, Fire Credit Repair, FYAI, For You and I Credit Repair. All right. And he's strictly going to be helping people with credit repair issues, with credit issues. He's going to repair the credit, fix their credit, monitor their credit, boost up their credit score 100 points or more in less than a year. I do the same thing. He's my student, one of my best students, and he's doing great. Probably by the end of this year, you will be seeing him out there. All right. So I will provide you with the same simple debt education I was taught and much more, as well as providing you a free debt advice to those that need help today. I also aim to prevent future debt problems through my research and financial education initiatives that I was taught. Now, I created a financial smart money program called Interactive Credit Repair Financial Fitness Smart Money EDU 101 Made Fiat for Life Personal Financial Success Program, and mini course that I provide for free for my clients and future students. My mission is to teach every single one of you guys that tune in to this podcast, my Credit Repair Whistleblowers podcast. Let me reiterate, me and my friends Credit Repair Whistleblower podcast, my co-worker, my student, my business partner, Edwin Yearwood. He's going to be the second host of this podcast too. So if you don't see me, you will see him. So our mission is to teach everyone personal financial literacy strategies to everyone that are going to show you how to spend less of your money, make extra income, create money working from your future assets that can outlast your future retirement, therefore keeping and investing more of your money now and accelerate your retirement goals and expectations. So, you're going to discover the rewards of a university for your very own customized personal financial success good life empowerment certificate on many financial literacy mini courses. Some of them are free, some you have to pay, but you're definitely not gonna pay $300 like I paid. They're more affordable now. All right, and they out there, they in the public. If you want to know which ones, get in contact with me, guys. So I can show you how to advance your financial IQ, kickstart your credit, and much more. That's only if you are ready to listen. Listen like you're doing now. Listen and learn by doing the same things that I learned to get out of debt and rebuild my credit status from 550 score to 720 plus score in less than a year. So, as you can see in this podcast, you can see me, right? I'm right here, right here. I am willing to teach and help those folks who have time and are ready, and I mean ready, to change their mindset and be disciplined and take action to get out of debt, rebuild their credit, and start to establish a new time passive income wealth that can outlast your retirement and build a future legacy for your kids. You see, every holiday we have money to spend, but then he takes everything that we spend our money on, and then he takes from our birthday. Don't forget the holidays like Thanksgiving to Christmas to New Year's, and all he does is take, from groceries to your home bills, to your car note, to your debt, to your mortgage, to your household bills, to your credit cards, and so on and so on and so on. He continues to take, and even from your tax return, Uncle Sam takes and gives nothing to us in return. But just every year, your refund, which is your refund, is the money that you overpay your taxes with. Which, if you want to learn how to not overpay on your taxes, get in contact with me on the comment wherever you see this video, in YouTube, Facebook, wherever you see this video. Leave a comment with the question and I will get back to you as soon as possible. And again, on tax time, he takes what we get at the end of the year, a third of our taxes, and then he takes again. Every day he takes, because all we do is give and give and give, instead of learning how to keep and keep our money. Right? Then, when we get our tax return, if we give it back to him, every year Uncle Sam gets 100% of global money back. It's time for us to think like they do, because if we don't, we are going to continue to work and work, give and give, and not invest our financial structure to better our lives. We as consumers, that's what we are for them. We are just a number for them. From Social Security to the bank account, to your car insurance, to policies, health insurance policies, to your credit score, and so on and so on and so on. We are just a fuzzy number game of puppets for them. We need to think out of the box, because we are living inside a box. We need to own what we purchase. It's not hard to figure it out. Where we live is in a box. Where we watch TV is in a box. When we surf the web is in a box. Where I'm talking to you right now is in a box. When we are on our cell phone is in a box. A small box. This is just a philosophical sample on how we all live and how they see us. How we depend more on our cell phones a lot. But we use our cell phones to just text and text and get in contact with people, and mostly text and mostly text. Nowadays, people don't even talk on the phone. All they do is text, 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 text. Would have been nice to use your cell phone to take like a 20-minute financial literacy course or 20-minute credit repair course, something that you could invest on your education to protect your money, monitor your credit, build your credit, build your financial situation, fix your financial situation, get out of debt, take a real estate course and so on your cell phone instead of texting and texting and texting and texting. Just a sample. Again, we are just fuzzy numbers for them. You see, we as people need to learn how to leverage other people's money. I can't stress that word. Leverage other people's money. We all do it, but most of us are doing it wrong. So those people that their credit scores are from 400, 500, 550, you leveraging your credit wrong, your other people's money wrong. You want to know how to leverage other people's money the right way? Get in contact with me. Leave me a comment wherever you see this video. Click like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, leave your message, comment on my Facebook. Click the little bell on YouTube. That way you can get more content. Or get in contact with me directly wherever you see the website, which the website, where you could join my focus group, 720, credit group dot Z as in zebra, E as in Eddie, E as in education, dot A as in apple, M as in money. Go there and register there. Claim your spot for the next episode, which will be episode number 2. Okay. We as people need to learn how to leverage other people's money and keep more of our money and make our money work for our money. For later in the future, it can outlive and build wealth and a legacy for ourselves and our families. See, we need to own it, not owe it. Again, we need to own it, not owe it. We as people need to learn how to own things, not owe things. When we start to own something, it's yours. You can control it and run it like you want to run it. You work on your time, not their time. Time is more valuable than money because when you work on your time, you can control it. When you work on their time, you cannot. We as people need to establish our own things and work on passive time and establish a new passive income. Not saying to quit your job, saying to get something in the side, like a side hustle, like everybody says. We need to bank on us, not them again. All they do is take. Since 1920, 1933, those were the bad years, which was the Great Depression, similar to what's going on right now, but in a very, very different and scary way. So, who's bailing us out? Uncle Sam? The answer is no. One can bail us out. No one can bail us out. We have to find ways to protect our money, control our money, keep more of our money, invest in our money the right way. Control our credit, monitor your credit, and try to increase that credit score as high as you can, because that's going to show you how to leverage your money. you know, other people's money. Even though it's your credit card, it's still other people's money. It's a credit line. Duh, common sense, So you just have to learn how to leverage your credit card. So invest in our money the right way to outlive our retirement and leave a legacy to our family to protect them from future financial crisis or health crisis that we are going through right now at this moment. Just because COVID finished, it did not finish, guys. There's something scary coming. I don't know what it is, but I feel it in my heart that something else is coming. So what I'm trying to do is educate as much people as I can, when it has to do with credit and when it has to do with their money. Protect their credit, protect their money, protect their family, and protect their health before it comes. That's what I'm trying to do. That's why I'm doing the reason we are doing this podcast, to help as many people as we can. So the more you tune into this podcast, the more you're going to learn about credit, financing, getting out of debt, budgeting, and so on and so on and so on. So no one bails us out, guys. The government can bail the rich people out. So in 2008 and 2020, who got bailed out again and again? The corporate entities and the bank institutions got bailed out again. See, I see it like this. There are too many of us, and there will not be enough money to support every one of us. So we need to help others that can help themselves. If we begin to do that, things will change. So what about us? What about us? See, they don't care about us. We are just a fussy number inside a box. For them, all they do is take, and what we do is give. As people need to learn how to keep more of our money. Very simple. How can you learn how to keep more of your money? By learning financial literacy, taking a mini financial literacy course, taking a whole entire financial literacy course. I can't stress it no more. They are very affordable, guys. Take advantage. That way you can learn how money really works, how credit really works, how taxes really work, how investment really works. Take the financial literacy course. We continue to demand things, guys, and we rely on what we need instead of what we really want. Then things will not change. When we learn the foundations on how money really works, and then we will learn how to control more of our money and spend less of our money, and then we will start to win the money credit banking game. But if we continue to give and give, they will continue to take and win the game. Will you rather give, take, or keep? That's the question for today. For me, in my opinion, I'd rather keep and take than give to those who can't save or live the way you live. You see, God gave every single one of us a gift, which is corazón, life. We all have something special within us. We have something special. It took me a while to find my special, my niche, my specialty. But I did, and now I'm here to share it with you guys that are in financial distress, have credit issues, have problems, and not financially educated, and so on and so on. I'm here to help you guys. See, We just have to find that special thing that we have inside of us, trying to come out and afraid sometimes to come out. Keep the fear away, bring the faith to you, and then that faith will eliminate the fear of you, pursuing your happiness, you know, your final purpose in your life. You know, keep the faith in, keep the fear away, you know. But sometimes fear can push you to your limit, to your success. See, we all have something special within us. We just have to find that special thing that we have inside of us. When we all learn to have faith in God and believe and donate more time to ourselves instead of working 9 to 5, then go home, stay 2 hours, do your cooking and so on, and then go back to work on another company or for another company up to about 12 o'clock in the night, come back home, take a shower, then go to sleep, and wake up in about 4 hours. That's not life, guys. That's not life. All right? Okay? That's not life. We have to donate more of our time on educating ourselves financially. That way we can work less, right? That way, if you educate yourself financially, you educate yourself financially, you will start to make extra money, and keep more of your money, learn how to keep more of your money, build more good credit. That way you have emergency future money, have a better life and work less and make extra money, extra income. All right? You can do it, guys, because I did it and I'm still doing it. So again, when we all learn to have faith in God and believe and donate more time to ourselves, that's when things will get better for us. See, God tests us to see how faithful we are to Him. God tests us to see how far we can get. God gives us obstacles. It could be good obstacles, but mostly bad obstacles to see how faithful you are to Him. God gives the rich people money to see how faithful they are to Him. They test the people, they test us. God tests every single person, yourself and myself. All right? All He wants us to have true time and faith in Him and ourselves. Because for them, we are many, but for Him, we are only one. Anyone that feels me, give me a amen. We all have a gift and a reason to be in this world, which is to pursue our happiness. That's what we as people want in our lives. It's what we do good versus what we do bad. Life is one, and when you live your life and are treated as a pursuit to fulfill your goals and dreams and visions, then you will begin to have a purpose in your life. Now, enough about me and my business. Here's the introduction of what the 101 Simple Facts fixes to repaying your credit, your credit, Whistleblowers Podcast is going to be about. You know, basically, what we're going to do is teach you ways how you can learn all the credit repair secrets and steps and tricks and strategies that I was taught and my partner Edwin Yearwood was taught from me. And we will not be without, helping him, So basically, these things that you are going to learn in this podcast are not taught in school. All right? Are not going to be taught in school. And it's going to be for a while. They teasing it, but they saying it's too expensive. All right? For our children, our future children's, They're the ones that's going to run this world in the future. We as parents, we might not even be here much, So, these things are not taught in schools. Financial literacy not taught in schools. Credit repair not taught in schools. How money works, master classes and financial literacy training and stuff like that is not taught in schools yet, because they say it's too expensive for those smart money financial literacy classes and courses to be taught in schools. Then that's, BS. I took most of these courses for free. Some I paid $300, some I paid $100, but most of them were free and worth it. But now there are so many free financial literacy smart money games and courses for kids and teens and adults that most people don't even know about, because they are so busy working 9 to 5 and then a second job, 2 or 3 jobs, and they don't have time to find them and take them. When I made it, well, I made it so easy for everyone that wants to take these financial smart money courses, classes, in a USB flash drive. I sell to those folks that have the time to take these courses that are over $600 for much less than your cable bill. If you are interested in them, let me know. Click the little bell, that way I can send you some new content. Leave me a comment wherever you see this video. Leave me a comment. Let me know you're interested in the course, and I can set you up on the free financial literacy course that everybody should take. Is out there, guys. I don't know what you guys are waiting for. To be more in debt, to have your credit more messed up than what it is. I know that you do. Don't be shy. Don't be embarrassed. My credit was all messed up. My debts were all messed up. And I found a way how to get out. And you guys could do it too. So, most of these courses are learned by doing by video digital courses. Very easy. You watch the videos, get a notebook, get a pen, write the important things on the video. Then you take the final exams, which is about sometimes 10 questions, on what you learn, throughout the video. Now, enough about me. Let's get into the introduction. And here is where I'm going to stop on this first episode of our Credit Repair Whistleblowers Podcast. Hopefully you like what you see, you like what you learn. And again, you're not only going to see my face, you're also going to see videos, you're also going to have training as I'm going through my book that I wrote. This whole entire book has a lot of secrets, credit repair secrets, financial literacy secrets embedded into the book. And this is what the podcast is going to be about. So it's not only going to be about credit, it's going to be about credit, it's going to be about finances, it's going to be about investing, it's going to be about how money works, how credit works. Going to be about anything that has to do with financing. All right. So I'll leave you with a quote: financial freedom. Here's a quote I go by every day of my life. Financial freedom is a definite purpose in everyone's life. It's something that you must create for yourself, but not by yourself. No one else can select or make your decisions again for you. Therefore, your definite purpose will not create itself. A desire to commit something is the factor that will determine your definite decisions. Once you make a decision, God and the entire universe conspires to make it happen for you. Think of a definite purpose of what you want to do different in your life, like right now, besides waiting for the time to do it later. And don't have fear. Find your true why. Find your true why you want to do it now at this moment. Now, if you believe you can do it, no matter what obstacle you are going through, now find your passion, something you are real good at, and make it simple. Believe you can make money out of it and have fun doing it. All right. Thank you very much, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully you listened to what I said. Hopefully you listened to my story. Soon you're gonna listen to Mr. Edwin Yearwood's story from FireCreditRepair.com, which is my business partner, credit repair business partner, my student, my partner. And soon you're gonna hear his story. And then after that, after you finish hearing his story on episode number 2, you're going to start, the you're going to start to learn how to repair your credit on episode number 3, which will be the introduction of the process to repairing your credit, what the 101 credit fix strategies are. So basically on episode number 3, you're gonna listen to our introduction of what the 101 credit repair secrets are. All right. So again, thank you for tuning in. And episode number 2, it's going to be all about the introduction of Edwin Yearwood, his financial situation and how he got out of it and how I helped him get out of it, and I'm still continue to helping him, and how he has established his own business. So stay tuned for Mr. Edwin Yearwood on episode number 2. Thank you very much for tuning in to this first episode of our podcast, Credit Repair Whistleblowers Podcast, every Sunday nights starting May 5, 2024 at 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Sorry I took a little bit longer. The introduction was pretty long. I said that I was going to stay about an hour to about an hour and 30 minutes, but I made it. I didn't pass 1 hour and 30 minutes. Right now is 1 hour and 15 minutes, and that was good. All right. Hopefully you guys listen to what I have to say. It is very important that you do what you gotta do. You gotta do it, guys. You gotta do it. If not, you're gonna keep on working for the rest of your life. And next thing you know, you go work for 20, 30, or 40 years in your job. Now you in your 50s and your 60s, guess what? They're gonna get somebody younger, because they paying you too much and they tired of paying you too much, and they're gonna lay you off. They're gonna let you go. And then what you gonna do? Now you have to squeeze into your 401k if you have money left, and most people don't. Right now I read an article that people just taking money out of their 401k because they cannot survive with only one job because they have so many debts, and it's not the debts, it's the financial education. When you learn financial literacy, your mindset automatically changes. When I started with Edwin Yearwood, he was very, very skeptical. Edwin Yearwood is my business partner. He's the one that I'm in the process to helping him establish his own credit repair business, which is firecreditrepair.com. And basically, with him, he was very skeptical, very, very skeptical. But, I started with him repairing his credit. I started increasing his credit. His credit went down one time, and then I increased it again. And then he started not to, pay attention to what I was telling him for a little while. And then it took him a couple of months for him to get it, what I was trying to tell him. And what I did with him, I started to send him like mini courses and making him, see that it's possible to start repairing your credit. And what happened was he took my credit repair course. And when he took my course, he started to learn all these credit repair secrets, and also how to establish his own business. And now what? Guess what? He's in the process of establishing his own business, and he's also in the process of increasing his credit score to 700 points when it was about 540, give or take. That's how much it was. And if he can do it, guys, anybody that's watching me right now, you can do it too. All right? You guys could do it too. All right? So I left you with my quote. In the next episode number 2, it's going to be about the story of Mr. Edwin Yearwood, how he was in financial distress, how he bought his house, how he fixed his credit, how I helped him fix his credit, and how I helped him establish his business, how I did his website, everything. That's what he's going to be talking about, and that's what episode number 2 is going to be. And please, guys, tune in, support our Credit Repair Whistleblowers podcast. This is a podcast we are located in Connecticut, and I want this podcast to start going viral worldwide, not only in Connecticut, worldwide. This is something that a lot of people, have to know. All right. And if you don't know, learn. We are giving you the opportunity to learn by doing. All you have to do is tune in every single Sunday nights at 8 p.m. starting May 5, 2024. All right. Around this video, there's going to be a website, 720 creditgroup.zee.am. All right. Go there, claim your spot to our 720 credit group in Connecticut here. And while you do that, you already claim your spot on our credit repair, Credit Repair Whistleblower podcast, just by subscribing to our 720 credit group.z, Z as in zebra, E as in Eddie, and E as in education, dot, A as in apple, M as in money. Go there, claim your spot there to the group, and then automatically and instantly you are right into our credit repair whistleblowers podcast, and also our digital daily newsletter that's right online. You know, you're gonna see videos there too, and also on the 720 group website, you're gonna see videos there. You're actually gonna see the repeats of this podcast in there too, and also on YouTube, and also on my live stream TV, 24/7 TV, learn by doing, platform too. Well, that's all I have to say, guys. Thank you very much. And again, this podcast was sponsored by Econ Learning Center, econlearningcenter.org. Check it out. Check out Econ Learning Center. Econ Learning Center is coming to Waterbury, Connecticut. For those who are in Waterbury, Connecticut, Econ Learning Center is coming to Waterbury, Connecticut soon. And basically, it's going to be a financial literacy, learn by doing, computer center, where you're not only going to learn about, the ins and outs of how to mess with a computer, how to do a website, and so on and so on. You're also going to learn about financial literacy, financial fitness, and also exercises, metaverse, VR, headset, programs that I have, educational and also fitness programs that is going to be on Econ Learning Center. Again, subscribe to my group. That way you can see what Econ Learning Center is all about. And again, our sponsor for today was Econ Learning Center. See you guys on the next episode, which will be episode number 2. And it's going to be all about Edwin Yearwood's story. All right. That's all I have to say, guys. Again, subscribe to my YouTube page. To my Facebook page, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. All right. Click the little bell for more content like this. And boy, we have a lot of content. So register now. All right. After this video, you're going to see a section where you can register. Register, guys. Register now. Soon we're going to be doing live workshops in Waterbury, Connecticut, and throughout Connecticut. And live workshop, credit repair workshop, financial literacy workshops, and so on and so on. Real estate workshops, home buying workshops for people that want to buy houses and they don't know how to buy it, and things like that. They don't know that their credit has to be good in order for them to get a good loan on their house, on their mortgage, and so on and so on. We're gonna be doing workshops like that and things like that. So that's all I have to say, guys. You have a great day. See you guys on episode number 3, which is going to be the introduction of what we're going to be talking about throughout all the podcast episodes. That we can't wait to do these episodes for you guys and show you a way out, that there is a way out, how to repay your credit, get out of debt, and convert your debts into wealth and build wealth. And also teach your kids the same. All right, can't leave the kids alone. All right, that's all I have to say. I see you guys in episode 3, where I'm gonna start the introduction of what other things that what are we gonna be talking about. All right, the introduction of basically, the introduction of the basics of repairing your credit. All right, see you in episode 3. Episode 2, stay tuned for Edwin Yearwood's story. That's what the episode 2 is going to be about. His story. All right. You have a great day. Subscribe, guys. Subscribe wherever you see the website. Bye.